Krishna Preshthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine
Jaya Shri Krishna
Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna. We welcome all of you to this another special session on the sweet pastimes of Lord Jagannath. Especially today, we will be hearing some very, very wonderful pastimes in connection to Lord Jagannath, especially to Ratha Yatra and also to Nava Kalevara and many other significant pastimes. So we welcome all of the wonderful devotees who have joined us over YouTube Live, devotees who have joined us over Facebook Live, and dear devotees who have joined us over Zoom. We thank each and every one of you for your association. Thank you.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. So, I am going to talk about Kalevara festival performed in Jagannath Puri for Lord Jagannath, Baladev, Subhadra and Sudarshan. This Kalevara means the new body. So only in Puri and Darut Brahma Jagannath changes their body. There are some specific time, specific month when it is performed. It is stated in Shastra. We know that approximately 2 years and 8 months, there comes one leap month, means extra month. Some people say it's a Malamas. And if this extra month falls between the Snan Jatra and Ratha Yatra, in that particular year, the Kalevara festival is performed. So last 2015, year 2015, the Kalevara ceremony was performed. Before that, 1996. Before that, 1977. Before that, 1969. And next one will be 2034. This is the time that Jagannath has new body. So there are some rules and regulations how this is performed. The elaborate descriptions are there in the Shastra. I will tell in brief that when this year, that the particular year comes for Kalevara, the team of devotees was made to get the specific trees from a specific place. This place actually is stated in a book called Niladri Mahoday Shastra, made of palm leaves. And 1,000 years before it is made, and it is kept in Jagannath temple. And this book states the names of the particular place for 1,000 years to come, where that trees will be available. And that tree actually specifically is a neem tree. neem tree is having some special feature. We know that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also has appeared under the neem tree in Mayapur. That is why nickname he was called as Nimai Pandit. So neem tree is actually a very specific tree by which the body of Lord Jagannath, Baladev, Subhadra is made. That is why they are called Daru Bhoma. Daru means wood. So this wooden log, wooden tree are growing somewhere. So a team consists of descendants of Vidyapati, descendants of Vishwavasu, then some Brahmanas, then some police, then descendants of Vishwakarma. They made a party, they made a team. They will proceed to get this trees where it is growing. So this party first takes the blessings from Jagannath, and there is a garland given to them, which is carried by the descendant of Vidyapati. After taking the blessing from Jagannath, they go to Jagannath Vallabh garden. There they spend some 2-3 days under Jagannath Vallabh Math, Jagannath Vallabh Math. From Jagannath Vallabh Math, they proceeded to the palace of King Puri to take their permission and to take his permission and blessings to proceed further. So from there they started walking, miles of path they crossed by walk with barefoot. So they reach a place called and the deity named is Mangala or Vimala. The Pandas say that this Mother Mangala is considered as the mother of Lord Jagannath. And although the place has been stated in that particular Niladri Shastra, Niladri Mahoday Shastra, but the particular location actually is given by this Mother Durga, Mother Mangala, in a dream to the head pujari. So in that temple, the head pujari sleeps inside, and within 2-3 days, Mother Mangala comes in the dream, and she says the particular location where the trees will be available for the Lord. So after getting that dream, they proceed and they go to the location. Now I am going to say something that what are the characteristics of the particular trees for the 4 deities, Jagannath, Baladev, Subhadra, and Sudarshan. So this Jagannath tree specification is color is blackish in color, and the tree will not have any bird's nest, and no vine or creeper will surround the tree, and there will be a lake nearby, there will be a river nearby, and that place will be surrounded by mountains. All these descriptions are there, and particularly this tree will be guarded by a snake, and one can see the snake hole under the bottom of the tree. So these are some of the characteristics. These are the characteristics by which it can be identified. This is the tree by which the Lord Jagannath will manifest. In the same way, Lord Baladev, Jagannath, this tree will have some four stems connected with the main trunk. This is also a very significant aspect. And Baladev's tree will be looking will be white color, and 7 stem is connected with the main trunk, and all other features has been told for Jagannath Jagannath tree. Same thing is there also for Baladev tree. And Subhadra's tree look yellowish, yellow color, and 6 stem actually are there in the main trunk, and it is having a sign of 5 lotus. And Balabhadra's tree will have the impression of plow and Gada club. And Subhadra's tree will be with 5 lotus, and will be yellowish color. And this Sudarshan Chakra will be red in color with impression of chakra. So after getting these 4 trees, they perform fire sacrifice, and the curtain will be covered the tree so that outsiders cannot see the sacrifice. And during that time, 108 names of Nishima Devi is chanted, and in that way, that ceremony is performed. Then the head pujari, the person from the Vamana's name was Vidyapati. He actually take one axe made of gold and touch the tree, and descendant of Vishwavasu take the silver axe, then touch the tree, and the descendants of Vishwakarma, who actually carved the first Jagannath Baladev Subhadra deity. His descendants will touch the tree with iron axe. Then after that, the real, some iron axe is used to cut the tree. So after cutting the tree, all the stems are taken off, and the logs are wrapped with the cloth and taken to a cart, which is pulled by man. And all the way it comes to Puri. And in Puri, they are taken inside the temple through the elephant gate. So in the north of the temple. And it is kept in a place called Koili Vaikuntha. It is called Koili Vaikuntha. Koili means Samadhi. They call us the buried place also, but it's a Samadhi place. They are the descendants of Vishwakarma. They are engaged in carving the deities. So most senior fourth senior descendant, three senior descendant, they make the Jagannath deity, then Baladev, Subhadra. In that way, they are divided, and 50 other devotees are there to assist them. So this goes on for 21 days, and these 21 days they reside in that particular place. Nobody, including the head pujari, is allowed to see what they are doing. And these 21 days, they 24 hours they work, they don't eat and they don't sleep. So this for 21 days the deities are carved, and after that it is finished. After 21 days, the deities are taken inside the temple, taken up to the altar, and they are kept face to face with the old deities. Now, very important and very sacred ceremony happens. That is the transfer of Navi Brahma the main Daitapati, the head, the old Daitapati, uh, blinded with cloths so that he cannot see, and his hands wrapped with the cloth so that he will not have any touch sensation. Because this Navi Brahma should not be seen, should not be touched, how it is, how it feels. That is the tradition. Nobody can see. If somebody sees, immediately he will die. So that Navi Brahma is taken by that devotee from the old deity to the new deity. It is placed, and after that, old deities are carried to the Koili Vaikuntha, and they are put in samadhi, and the new deities are worshipped. This is before 3 days, before 3 days of Ratha Yatra. This ceremony happens. Then in Ratha Yatra, these 3 new Nava Kalevara, new devotees comes to the Rath, and Ratha Yatra is performed. Jai Nava Kalevara Festival ki Jai.
Jai.
Jai Jagannath Dev, Baladev, Subhadra, Mai Sudarshan Ji ki Jai.
Jai.
Hare Krishna, Jai Jagannath. So now we should discuss about the Ratha Yatra festival, because Ratha Yatra is approaching. It is on 7th of this month. So we know Srila Prabhupada started Ratha Yatra when he was very small in his house in Calcutta. He started his Ratha Yatra. After that, he carried his Ratha Yatra to the whole world in big cities like New York, San Francisco, all these places. So when last week we heard about the Rath making ceremony, how this Rath is made by the devotees in Jagannath Puri. So here in ISKCON, Rath was made by one of Srila Prabhupada's very dear devotee. His name is Jayananda Prabhu. You can see him. His name is Jayananda Prabhu. He was making this Ratha under the supervision, under the direction of Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada was telling him how to make it, and he made it with lots of devotion, and it was very nice. So that was the first Rath was made by him. And after that, by Srila Prabhupada's mercy, in the whole world, the Ratha Yatra is still going on. And throughout the year also, whole year it is going on by Srila Prabhupada's mercy. Yeah. So we should know actually what is the significance of Ratha Yatra. Actually, Ratha Yatra means Radharani with all her friends, gopis, they want to bring Krishna in Vrindavan. So she is bringing Krishna, she wants to bring Krishna to Vrindavan. So when we all are pulling the Rath, when we are pulling the chariot, means we are helping Radharani to bring Krishna to Vrindavan. Yeah. So we'll be getting, in this way, we'll be getting, if we pull the chariot, little bit also, we are going to help Radharani, and Radharani is so merciful, she will bless us like anything. Yeah. That's why everyone should try to pull the Rath for a little time also. So what will happen in this way is when we pull the Rath, Shastra says that Rathe cha gamanam drishta punarjanmana vittate. Means if one sees Jagannath in the Rath, he will not get punarjanma, he will be liberated. Actually, in deathbed, what happens? Whatever we have done, whatever one has done throughout his life, all the activities, it comes like movies, one by one. So when the pulling of the chariot it comes, it is paused. So one can see Jagannath in the Rath, and in this way, if he leaves his body, he will be delivered. That's why it is said that Rathe cha gamanam drishta punarjanmana vittate.
So, in Chaitanya Charitamrita, it said that when in Jagannath Puri, when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was there, he was arranging for Ratha Yatra very nicely. He was arranging everything. Then he arranged 7 groups of Kirtaniya party. So for each group, he made some leaders or something. Then each group will sing in a different way. Then when Ratha Yatra started, everyone from that group, from all the group, they were thinking that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is in our group only. But some of his close associates of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, they could see that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is actually in all the groups. So as Krishna manifested himself for the gopis, to all the gopis, he manifested himself. So like that, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also manifested himself to all the groups. So all the devotees could see that, yes, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is with us only, not in that group. So his close associates could see that he is really in all the groups. So it was in that way. So when the Rath was going, what happened? Jagannath is stopping his Rath sometimes. In Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya it says that Age nitya kare gaura loya bhaktagan ratha rakhi Jagannath kare no darshan. Means when Lord Chaitanya is dancing, going before the Rath, so Jagannath is stopping his Rath, his chariot, and he is also seeing Lord Chaitanya. Because when Lord Chaitanya is seeing Jagannath in the Rath, he is seeing Krishna. And when Krishna from the Rath, Jagannath, when he is seeing Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he is seeing Radharani. So beautiful loving exchanges was going on. In this way, when all the devotees, they were pulling Rath, they were getting too much mercy and too much bliss. That's why Ratha Yatra is so blissful. Everyone gets so much pleasure by pulling this chariot. It's a very, very nice festival. So now in ISKCON, everywhere it is going on, and we are going to take part. We all take part. We all get the chance to take part. And in Ratha Yatra time, everyone, like no matter what caste or creed, everyone can pull the Rath, and everyone can get the mercy. So in Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya it says that ইহা যেই শুনে সেই শ্রী চৈতন্য পায় সুধীর বিশ্বাস সহ প্রেম ভক্তি হয়. Means whoever will hear this narration with lots of devotion, with lots of faith, he will get Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and he will get prema bhakti.
Hari Bol.
Jai Jagannath. Jai Jagannath.
So one amazing pastime happened while Lord Chaitanya was manifesting this pastime of Jagannath Rath Yatra and dancing in different groups. After some time, he became a little tired and he went and rested in the Jagannath Vallabha Gardens, which is right next to Jagannath Temple. Beautiful gardens. Now, King Prataparudra, he was the king of the entire Utkal Pradesh that they used to say, and he was a great devotee of Krishna. And naturally, when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to Jagannath Puri, he understood. King Prataparudra wanted to eagerly meet with Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu because he's Krishna himself. But Mahaprabhu told his associates, I cannot meet King Prataparudra. I cannot give him what he wants because he's a king. Because for an renunciant like Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he said, it is risky for me as a renunciant, as a sannyasi, to associate with 2 kinds of people, women and persons involved in worldly matters. And so even though the King Prataparudra was so advanced in his devotional service On principle, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu still denied him his association. And because he wanted to set an example of a strict sannyasi, even though he embraced and met, not only met, but embraced, not only embraced, but imbued his loving potency into King Prataparudra's son. But he would still not meet Mahārāj Prataparudra on principle. So then Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he reasoned that, well, the son is not a king, and a son is one's own self born again. So the young prince was not as engrossed in worldly matters as his father, King Prataparudra. So Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu agreed, brought the boy and embraced him. And this prince, he was handsome, he was dark-hued, and he reminded Lord Chaitanya of Krishna himself. And so Lord Chaitanya showed him special mercy. On seeing the boy, Mahaprabhu, as we can see in the picture, embraced him. And this young prince was like swooning in ecstatic love for Krishna. And then later, this same son, he went to Mahārāj Prataparudra, who naturally embraced him. And as soon as he embraced, King Prataparudra embraced his son, that love that was induced by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu reached King Prataparudra's heart as well, and he felt that same intense love. Now, during this Ratha Yatra, in particular in 1514, which was the 4th year of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's stay in Sri Jagannath Puri, this Ratha Yatra was very special. And there are a couple of reasons for this Ratha Yatra to be special. First reason is Mahārāj Prataparudra's long wait to receive Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mercy was finally over. Second reason, because Sri Gauranga Mahaprabhu, along with his associates, immersed themselves in hearing the loving pastimes of Sri Radha and Krishna for these 8 days of Ratha Yatra. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu knew that Mahārāj Prataparudra, he was deeply hankering for the mercy of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, but externally, to preserve his position as a sannyasi, the Lord refused to give. So then later, being the super soul in the heart, he understood King Prataparudra's consciousness, and he said, I will give the mercy to the king on the day of Ratha Yatra, on the day that Lord Jagannath comes out and gives freely his mercy to everyone. So the moving Lord Jagannath, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, also decided to give his mercy on the same day. So as we said in the beginning, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was tired, and he went to Sri Jagannath Vallabha Gardens to take rest, and that's when Lord Nityananda, Sri Advaita, Gadadhar, Srivas Thakur, Ramananda Rai, Swarup Damodar, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, they dressed up King Prataparudra as a beggar and told him, now in this bhesh, you go to the Lord and massage the Lord's lotus feet, and remember to sing Gopi Gita while doing that. Mahārāj Prataparudra exactly followed this instruction, and with great love and care, he started singing the Gopi Gita while massaging the lotus feet of Lord Gauranga, and Lord Gauranga was taking rest at that time. But in his ears, the beautiful song of Gopi Gita came.
Jayati te hitam
Janmana Raja Shayatai Ram Shashvadatrahi Daita Drishyata Dikshutavaka Tvaidita Samas Tvam Vichindate Pranatadehina Papakaishanam Trinachara Yugam Sriniketanam Panifanarpitam Te Padakujam Krinukuche Shuna Krindiri Chayam Tavakatamritam Tapta Jivanam Kavibhiritam Kalmashapaham Shravanamangalam Srimadatam Bhuvi Grinan Ye Bhurida Jana. So when Sriman Mahaprabhu, he heard this most nectarian Gopi Gita, he immediately got up and he embraced Mahārāj Prataparudra by saying the words, Bhurida, Bhurida, you are the most munificent one. Because that's the last few words of the verse of Gopi Gita that he was singing, Bhurida Jana. So the king then received the supreme mercy of Sri Gauranga Mahaprabhu. And when Sri Prataparudra, King Prataparudra was receiving this mercy, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was embracing him. Krishna as Paramatma within everyone's heart. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu as Paramatma in everyone's heart was seeing how the other devotees are reacting. And those devotees who were happy for the good fortune and the mercy that King Prataparudra received, those devotees who were happy received the same mercy. And those who were thinking that, well, why is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu embracing this king? Which was very, very few devotees who were not even devotees. They lost the opportunity to receive the same mercy. So when we are happy, we learn from this pastime of Mahārāj Prataparudra that when we are happy to see others receiving the mercy, we receive that same mercy. This is the secret to Krishna consciousness. And if we think, oh, I know this devotee, he doesn't deserve this mercy. Mercy means that something you don't deserve. If our attitude is like that, we lose that opportunity to receive that same mercy that devotee was receiving. So this actually recitation of Gopi Gita by King Prataparudra, it intensified the desire of Lord Gauranga to a stage of actual fulfillment to finally visit Sri Vrindavan Dham.
Jai Shri Brajadham ki
Jai.
Shri Gauranga Mahaprabhu ki
Jai.
Hare Krishna. So
Hare
this brings us to a very, very important festival, which is in connection to Sri Ratha Yatra. which is famously known as Gundica Marjana. Gundica Marjanam. Gundica means the temple. Gundica is actually the name of the wife of King Indradyumna Mahārāj, under whose name the palace is and the temple is, where Lord Jagannath goes from Sri Mandir. He goes to Gundica temple to stay there for 8 days during the Ratha Yatra. And then the Lord returns back to the Sri Mandir. So Gundica Marjanam, when Lord Gauranga Mahaprabhu, he started this beautiful culture of cleansing the temple, which also very, very closely signifies actually what does Gundica Marjana mean? That it means that how we are actually not just cleaning the external temple of the Lord, but we are cleaning the internal, our own internal hearts, our own minds, so that our temple can become a temple, our hearts can become a temple too, where the Lord can come and make his permanent residence in the core of our hearts. Mama Mana Mandire, Raho Nishidin means Krishna Murari. How our acharyas have sung this song that in my Mana Mandira, in the temple of my mind, oh my Krishna, please come and reside. So how will Krishna come and reside if a place is not clean? So this Gundica Marjana, which is a very, very important festival, it is just the previous day, it is observed on the previous day of Ratha Yatra, which day we should actually clean our homes, not only clean our homes, but also take special care in cleaning our minds and hearts, so that the Lord can make his permanent residence in our hearts. So in Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, in Madhya Leela, in chapter 12, Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami says, Dina jana pashe Prabhu hashiya kohila, Gundica mandira marjana sheva mangi nila. Sri Gauranga Mahaprabhu, he begged permission to wash the temple known as Gundica. And that permission was granted. And the very next day, early in the morning, Sri Gauranga Mahaprabhu took all of his personal associates and handed them a broom, a bucket, a mop, and everything. And they went all to the temple of Gundica. Gundica mandire gela korite marjana, prathame marjani loya korila shodhana. In this way, the Lord and his associates went to cleanse the Gundica temple. At first, they cleansed the temple with the brooms. The Lord cleaned everything inside the temple very nicely, including the ceilings. Not just the floors, but including all the ceilings were cleaned. And then Lord Chaitanya, as we see here in this picture, Lord Chaitanya even cleaned the sitting place, the Singhasana, where their lordships, Sri Sri Jagannath, Baladev, Subhadra, will be put. Lord Gauranga, went on that Simhasana and he personally started cleaning that place. So the entire day was spent in cleaning and sweeping the temple building and cleanse the area in between the temple, and hundreds of devotees were engaged in cleaning all around the temple, and Sri Gauranga Mahaprabhu was personally taking care of this, and he was personally involved in cleansing the temple. And Sri Gauranga Mahaprabhu, it is explained by Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami that they started doing, Mahaprabhu said, nobody will talk. If anyone wants to ask for a broom, they will say, Krishna, 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 Krishna. And then the person will hand over the broom and say, Krishna, 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 Krishna. And then if someone wants water, they'll say, Krishna, 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 Krishna. And then someone give the bucket of water. So nobody was asking with them on, give me water or give me anything. They were just signaling and saying Krishna, Krishna. And the person who were getting it, they were also saying Krishna, Krishna. This was the way Mahaprabhu personally trained everyone, that constantly chanting the holy name of Krishna. everybody, we can see her in this picture, how Mahaprabhu, Nityananda Prabhu, Gadadhar Prabhu, all of them are sitting on the Simhasana, and the other devotees, they are actually cleaning all over the temple, even including the ceilings. ধূলি ধূসর তনু দেখি দেখিতে শোভন কাহা কাহা অশ্রু জলে করে সম্মার্জন. It is explained that the entire beautiful body of Lord Gauranga was covered with dust and dirt. In this way, the Lord appeared to become very transcendently beautiful. And at times when the Lord was cleaning the temple, Mahaprabhu was shedding tears of ecstasy. And in some places, Mahaprabhu, instead of using water, he was using his own, ecstatic tears to clean that place, instead of water. This is how it is explained. And after Sri Gauranga Mahaprabhu, after brooming, it is explained that when Mahaprabhu was brooming, whatever Mahaprabhu, collected all the dust and the straws, all the devotees collectively, whatever dust and straws they collected, that was in one pile. And even though Mahaprabhu's single one, the dirt collected by Gauranga Mahaprabhu was much greater than all the devotees combined. This is the glory of Sri Gauranga Mahaprabhu. And then again, after the inside the temple was cleaned once, Mahaprabhu said, let's do it one more time. Now this time we will go to the finer cracks and let's clean and make everything spick and span. And the Lord ordered everyone, to take out the finer dust, the straws and grains of sand, and let's throw everything outside. This shows that how this festival, we are trying to take not just the major anarthas out, but even the tiny speck of, negativity that may be in our hearts. We should try to uproot that and just throw everything away so that we may be able to actually cleanse our hearts. And in this way, all the Vaishnavas led by Gauranga Mahaprabhu, they cleaned the temple very scrutinizingly the second time. And Sri Mahaprabhu was very, very pleased to see the cleansing work. And then they started using water, after brooming and dusting. Now with water pots, they were cleaning. And all the devotees within the temple, they began to wash, pouring hundreds and hundreds of buckets of water, pots of water was being poured. And in this way, they started cleaning the temple. And here in this picture, please note a very important point that is pointed out by Sri Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami. He says, Keho jalo ani deya Mahaprabhur kore, Keho jalo deya tare chorono pore. Means someone brought water to pour into the hands of Sri Gauranga Mahaprabhu, and someone poured water on his lotus feet also. Then what happened? Keho lukaiya kore she jalopan, keho mangi loya keho onne kore daan. Jai Gauranga Mahaprabhu, which means that the water that fell when the devotee poured some water on the lotus feet of Mahaprabhu, there's one devotee who was sitting right below that. Can you see here, if you zoom into this picture, you can see that a devotee is pouring water on the lotus feet of Mahaprabhu, and a devotee is actually drinking that water. If you see that. Mm-hmm. So this devotee, he was drinking that water that was coming down from Gauranga Mahaprabhu's lotus feet. And when someone saw this, they were, when the others saw this, you can see here how this devotee is actually, he's actually drinking the water that is falling from the lotus feet of Sri Gauranga Mahaprabhu. And then seeing this, someone else also started begging for that water, that same water. And then everyone else was distributed that water. So the Lord, he mopped the brooms with his own clothes. And, he was so happy with all the wonderful way that the devotees were doing the Gundica Marjanam. So Mahaprabhu said, তুমি ভালো করিয়াছ শিখাও অন্যেরে এই মাত্র ভালো কর্ম সেহ যেন করে. This is a very instructive statement by Gauranga Mahaprabhu. What did he say? He said that, my dear devotees, all of you have done so well in cleansing the temple so wonderfully. Now I'm very happy by the way you did this service. And because you all did this so wonderfully, please, I beg all of you, go and teach this to others also. This has been the mission of Sri Gauranga Mahaprabhu. Mahaprabhu was never just satisfied that, okay, I am doing and my associates are doing, and that is enough. No. Lord Chaitanya's mission in life was that, yes, I am also doing service. I am engaging others in doing service. And all of you who are engaged, now go and engage others. Distribute this same mercy to others. So this is the mood of Srila Prabhupada, and Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami concludes this beautiful pastime by saying, Gundica Marjana Lila Shankhepe Kohila Jaha Dekhi Shoni Papiro Krishna Bhakti Hoila. Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami says that in very short way, in a very, sankshipta way, very summarized way, I have described this Gundica Marjana pastime, in which the Lord is engaged in washing and cleansing the Gundica temple. Anyone who hears this pastime with faith and devotion, even a sinful person, can awaken their Krishna consciousness. Jai Shriman Gauranga Mahaprabhu ki jai. Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami ki jai. Shri Gundica Marjana ki jai. Shri Padit Pavan Jagannath Swami ki jai. Purushottam Kshetra Shankha Kshetra ki jai. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
So let's open the lines. If there are any questions or comments, we can take now.
Hare Krishna Mataji Prabhuji, my Papa, please accept my most respectful obeisances, humble obeisances in the lotus feet. Thank you so much for this wonderful narration. I just have one question, and so even the Gundica temple cleanings, or do the deities go there for 8 days, or how does that happen in
Yes,
Jagannath?
even-
They still do the same?
Yes, even now during Ratha Yatra. So from Ratha Yatra, it starts from the Shri Mandir, which is the main Jagannath temple. It starts from Shri Mandir, and the Lord comes in procession to Gundica temple. And then the Lord stays there with
Okay.
Balabhadra and Subhadra Devi, Sudarshan. All 4 of them stay there for 8 days at the Gundica temple.
Okay.
And then they return back during the Ulta Rath. They come back to Jagannath temple.
Okay. So are there 2 Rathas then? One taking deities from the main temple to the Gundica temple, then after 8 days, another Rath Yatra bringing the deities from the Gundica main temple?
It is actually the same chariots. It is called as Ulta Rath. Then
Right.
after 8 days, it is
Right,
called
so-
as Ulta Rath, that they come back. Return Rath.
So same amount of people, they gather the same way, they do so
Yes.
it's like 2 Rath.
Yes. Yes.
So
During
after
Rath
one
Yatra and
after the-
Ulta Rath, there is the same amount of people.
So then after the first day, then everybody they go back to the residences and come back after 8 days. I'm a little confused, or the festival's just gone for 8 days.
So next week, we will describe what happens during those 8 days between the first Rath
Oh.
going to Gundica temple and after 8 days coming back. There are so many pastimes that happen during those 8 days, and there is festival for each of that pastime. That will be the topic for next
Oh.
week. Hera Panchami
Oh, okay.
and
Okay,
so
thank
many
you.
other Rasgulla pastime, so
yeah,
many other wonderful pastimes that
okay.
happen. And then finally, they come back in Ulta Rath.
Yeah, I remember the Hera Panchi pastime you had mentioned last time.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Thank you. Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna.
Krishna Prabhuji, Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna, Prabhu.
All goes to Srila Prabhupada, all goes to Guru Maharaj. Thank you again for Mataji, Prabhuji, Amma, Baba. Such a nice narration. Of course, sweet pastimes, those are like finding daru trees for New Kalevara is really amazing. How they find it, where they go, where they find it. That is so amazing. It looks like it's all Jagannath Maya, actually.
Yeah.
I have one question, like when they have new Kalevara, what do they do with the old Kalevara?
You can repeat.
Old Kalevara are given in Samadhi in Koili Vaikuntha. That is the place all the time when new Kalevara is constructed. Then the old Kalevara is given in Samadhi. Like that, they have gone. So that is the place called Koili Vaikuntha,
They are buried.
buried.
So they go back to Vaikuntha. Okay. Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you, Mataji. Nice
Thank
speaking.
you.
Thank you. Hare
Thank you,
Krishna.
Prabhu. Hare
Hare
Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you.
Hare Krishna.
Nam Baba Mummy. Hare Krishna. Nice story.
Rajya Lakshmi Mataji. Yes.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Hare Krishna
Hare
Guru Mata,
Krishna.
Guru Pita, Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Mataji, I had a question. Why do they select only Gundicha Mandir? I mean, any significance of Prabhu, going only to Gundicha Mandir, Mataji?
You want to say?
Gundicha is the wife of Indradumna Mahārāj, and the temple is named after her name. And she has the desire that in that temple also Lord Jagannath should come.
Hmm.
So in every Ratha Yatra, her desire is fulfilled.
Hmm.
The Lord stay for 8 days, and after that they again come back to Sri Mandir. So that is the traditional way how Ratha Yatra is taking place. That much I can say.
Hmm. You can say.
So,
You can say.
Kalasutra.
So Ma is saying that also Gundicha Devi and Indradumna Mahārāj, they had prayed that they would not have any children. And also the deities were actually first carved at Gundicha Bhavan, in the palace of Gundicha Devi. And so that's like she's like the mother of Lord Jagannath. So she desired that, sometime my son should come and stay with me. So this way the Lord fulfills the desire of Gundicha Devi, like Baba said.
And because they were carved there in Gundicha Bhavan, it's like so that's considered as Vrindavan. And so when we are pulling from Jagannath Puri temple to Gundicha temple, it's like gopis are pulling Krishna, Jagannath, Baldev, Subhadra back to Vrindavan. And they stay in Vrindavan, which is Gundicha temple, and then they go back to the Puri temple.
And if anyone actually visits Gundicha temple, we will feel, as soon as we enter inside Gundicha temple, it feels like Vrindavan. There are so many wonderful trees and it's like gardens everywhere, just like Vrindavan. So the atmosphere is just like Vrindavan in Gundicha temple. So that's the reason.
Thank you so much, Mataji. Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Hare Krishna, Mahapapa, Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, Mataji, Dandavad Pranam
Hare
to all.
Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Praying you are all doing well. I'm just praying to the Lordship. And thank you so much for your wonderful session. My heart stuck with Prabhuji session. You both sang. I'm not able to come out of that. Still, I have that mood. The way you are singing Gopi Geet, it touched my heart. I'm saying thousands of thanks to you both. Hare Krishna. It was so wonderful. And Baba, you explained about Nava Kalevara is very, very wonderful. So we come to know how they are identifying the trees, everything, and then to whom Mother Durga is revealed to the head pujari, and then you explain about the different descendants, Vishwavashu and Vidyapati. So they are doing all the sort of work. So we come to know that. And Ma has explained about significance of Ratha Yatra. Sure, Ma, tomorrow we have a Ratha Yatra in our Ishkan Chennai temple. Definitely, I'll pull the Rath to help Srimati Radharani as you insisted. I'll follow your words. So last time also I did it with the mercy of Allah and Guru. And this time also with the same mood which you insisted me today, I'll follow the same and pull the Rath. I'll help Radharani, that one. And yeah, my favorite pastime, Prabhuji. You touched my heart. You made me to feel like when see, because he is a devotee, king is a devotee, but I'm not I'm just in sadhana only, right? When we will be embraced, I felt that the Purita Jana, Yo Krishna, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I'm
If we
sorry,
are
my heart is warm.
if we are just happy at the fortune of King
Yes,
Prataparudra,
yes, like
we
that.
receive the same mercy.
Definitely, I'm so happy that King has received, right. So definitely, so one day we will also do that. And one more doubt, Prabhuji. So when doing the Rath, I mean, Mahaprabhu is dancing, right, during Rath Yatra. So he used to say one word, right? Manima, right? Manima, right? Am I right? Or something he will say right now, Mataji. So like in Govardhan Lila, we'll say it, Anior, we'll say it, Krishna will ask
Yeah.
Anior. And Mahaprabhu also used to say one word. He used to jump in the air and then some word. I forget it. Manima or Mahima, I don't know.
Monima.
So is there any significance of that, any meaning of that? Let me know, Mataji.
We are just seeing Prabhu. Give us a minute.
No problem. No problem, Mataji. Please take with me.
Maybe we'll research this and
No
share
problem.
with you all
No problem.
next time,
Yeah,
Prabhu.
yeah. That's fine, Mataji. That's fine, Mataji. And thank you for explaining the Gundica Marjanam also. First time I come to know that. Oh, is there?
Yeah, actually, it said, as Lord in Chaitanya Charitamrita, it is said that as Lord Jagannath moved towards his chariot, Lord
Okay.
Chaitanya loudly called Manima, Manima, meaning my Lord, my Lord. But the tumultuous sound of the musical instruments drowned out his words. This was
Okay.
when Lord Jagannath was brought from the temple to the chariot.
Okay. Thank you for that. And Gundica Marjanam also, Mataji. The most wonderful point which you said, like I like it, like it's not only cleaning external, internal cleaning our mind and heart. The next line you said very wonderful. So that Lord will take permanent residence in our heart. So I need to do that one. Please bless me. I need to clean my mind and heart so that my Lord will sit in my heart. And whatever you said, the valid point is whatever we receive it, we should share to others also, distribute also. I'll keep it in mind always, that one wonderful life lesson you gave. And I come to know the Gundica, I don't know Mataji, I heard before or not, but today I know like wife of King Indratyomna. So thank you so much for everything. Thank you. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare
Thank
Dandavat
you.
pranam.
Thank
Dandavat
you so
pranam.
much. Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Shruti ji. Hare Krishna for your
Anjudi as well for your comment.
Anjali, for Amrita Radhika, all of you. Thank you so much for your beautiful comments.
Any
Thank
other
you.
questions or comments?
Hare Krishna, Mataji Prabhuji, Dandan Pranam.
Dandavat pranam. Hare
Krishna.
Krishna.
Ma and Baba, please accept my humble obeisances. Jai Srila Prabhupada, Jai Srila Gurudev. Wonderful pastimes. Thank you all so much for explaining such a wonderful pastimes of Gundica, Marjan, the Kalevara stories, and Ma explained very significant pastimes of Jagannath ji, and Prabhuji explained very nice, beautiful story of Prataparudra. It's so nice. And I learned today that lesson how we have to be happy when other devotees receive mercy from the pure devotees. We also be happy, so we get the same mercy when the other devotees get. Thank you so much, Prabhu, for sharing this. And it's such a wonderful. Thank you so much. And I have one question, Mataji Prabhuji, that you explained that the devotee who take the nectar of the lotus feet of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, right? The would is explain the name of the devotee. What is his name?
What was that?
The name of the devotee who was drinking the water.
That's
Water,
not
yeah.
mentioned.
It was just
no
mentioned that some devotees were offering water to the hands of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Some were offering to the lotus feet of Mahaprabhu, and some were drinking from the lotus feet of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So it wasn't just one devotee. A few of them were doing that, and their names were not mentioned.
Okay, no problem. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare.
Hare.
If there are no more questions or comments, we'll take your permission tonight and then see you next Friday with wonderful more pastimes of Sri Jagannath Baldev Subhadra in Gundica temple.
Jai.
So happy Ratha Yatra to everyone. Hare Krishna.
Jai Jagannath. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Dandan
Thank you,
Pranam,
Mataji,
Prabhuji,
Prabhuji,
Mataji,
Mataji.
Thank
Thank you so
you.
much.
For
Thank
this
you.
wonderful
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Jai Jagannath.
Jai
Hare
Jagannath.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Mataji, Prabhuji,
Hare
Ma.
Krishna.
Thank you very
Hare
much.
Krishna. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna, Ma Bapa, Hare Krishna, Mataji, Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam.
Hare Krishna. Satya Dharma Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Thank you for this wonderful class.
Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare
You are
Krishna
even
Mataji, Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Baba.
Krishna.
Very nice class, Mataji.
Thank you,
Very
Radha.
nice pastimes you have heard. We really loved it. Thank you so much.
Huh?
Thank you. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji, Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Krishna Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna.